Hey, so I got this story and I want to tell it to you real quick about basic training and trust. In basic, we went through the first 3 weeks. And the first week, you're just basically signing in. The second week is when you actually start to do stuff. And the term mousercising comes from that. We stood in a war room up on the 3rd floor. We were 3rd Platoon Gladiators. And we stood up in this war room. They locked the door, not locking, but closed the door. And it's hotter than hell in there. And you're just mousercising at the three counts. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Sorry, I don't know how to count. So in the first few days, you can only imagine trying to get 64 guys crammed into a 24 by 30 foot room, elbows to elbows, trying to do these exercises. And it was just a cluster chuck. And they would just burn you up more and more and more the worse we got at it. So after about the end of the first week, we finally started to get into unison. I mean, you could see everybody was finally getting it. And I smiled. Never smile in basic training. Never. Ever smile. So they pulled me up to the front. Old man, that was my nickname, pulled the old man up to the front of the room, and they tried burning me up. And only thing it managed to do is piss off everybody behind me because I got them burned up for smiling. There's a reason I'm starting right there. 3 weeks, 2 weeks go by after that. So we're in the 3rd week. They pull me up into the drill sergeant's office, and they've got me on the floor where everybody walks in can see me. And they start making me do flutter kicks, push-ups, running me through the gambit. And I'm just one guy sitting there on the floor doing all these exercises. And they pull in soldiers 2 at a time. And they're asking them, they ask them like, has Piercy ever stole your lunch money? They'd be like, no. And then they'd leave, they'd bring 2 more in. Has Piercy ever slept with your wife? They're like, what the fuck? What is going on? And I just keep doing my stuff, and they keep pulling them up. All 64 guys. They pull every one of them up 2 at a time. And ask them these ridiculous questions if I've ever done anything to them while we've been there. So after they get done with that line of questioning, they pop me up, and they give me the platoon sergeant badge. So then I was the acting platoon sergeant, which isn't anything, it's just basic. But I still had the responsibility of whatever they were about to tell me I had to do. So, getting to this, they starved us in basic. They flippin' starved us. Just our platoon. My drill sergeants starved 3rd Platoon. Not horribly, but a fatty cakes, milk, fruit. All we could eat was what was on our tray and a glass of water. So every time we went to the chow hall, 1st and 2nd platoons down there just like living it up, eating fatty cakes, drinking milk, freaking fruit with breakfast. It killed us. We hated 1st and 2nd platoon. Hated them. We'd go out on drills. We'd get our MREs. They'd come around and they'd take all our candy, our Skittles, our lollipops, our fatty cakes, even those damn lemon pound cakes that were horrible. But we loved them because they were delicious. When you're not eating, everything is delicious. So they'd come by and then they'd just throw it like they were at a parade to 1st and 2nd platoon. We hated them even more. So this went on for a while. And one night the guys were like really, like we were doing our normal stuff to get ready for the next day. And these guys were like ticked. You could tell there was a serious heaviness in the air that they were pissed that we weren't getting these fatty cakes or even fruit for our breakfast. So I went to the drill sergeant's office. Nobody knew. I didn't tell anybody. Went up and I asked them, what do I got to do to get us a banana with breakfast? The troops are getting restless out here. And I had made a rapport with one of the drill sergeants. He kind of liked me. He was my age. I got another story for that sometime. But so he was kind of my age, and I asked him what I got to do to get a banana. And he goes, well, what will you do? And I was like, I'll army crawl up and down the hallway 100 times. And he started laughing. He goes, get on it. You got a banana in the morning for everybody. I was like, all right. So I started crawling up and down the hallway. My battle buddy, he knew what I was doing. I talked to him about it earlier. And he come out, he started crawling up and down the hallway with me. He knew what it was for. And as we kept doing that, and mind you, this hallway is only like 36 inches wide. It's not a very wide hallway. So as we're crawling, as we're passing each other, you kind of got to like army crawl past each other. There wasn't enough room to army crawl side by side. The other soldiers, they keep coming out and they see what we're doing. And they are asking, like, why are we doing this? And I told them, I went and asked if I could get us a banana, and they asked me what I would do, and I'm army crawling up and down the hallway 100 times for a banana. And everybody's like, we're getting a banana? We're getting a banana with breakfast? And I was like, hell yeah, we are. I just got to get this done. So as that word spread, everybody started coming out of their rooms and army crawling with me up and down that hallway. I know it seemed like earthworms mating. By the time 62 people were out there in that hallway trying to crawl back and forth over each other and make it up and down that hallway. I know damn well we didn't make it to 100, but the drill sergeant came out and seen what was going on, got us up, towed the line, burned us up for a few minutes, and then told us we all got that damn banana. We earned that banana. So what I'm trying to get at with trust, those men trusted me, and for that trust, I wanted them to know that I had their back. I went and I got us a banana, and I did whatever it took to get that banana. I know that sounds like a ridiculous story, but it is a very good moral to having trust and earning people's trust. Sometimes you got to go out of the way and think outside the box to get someone's trust. But at the same time, once you have that trust, don't screw it up. It is a tough thing to trust someone, period. I hope you guys enjoyed this story. And remember, if you do like what you see, go to YouTube and subscribe. And I want to kind of think that people are going to get something from what I'm talking about, or just enjoy my presence. So, hope everybody has a great Thursday, and I will see you guys tomorrow, man. Later.